Hi there, this is Rob, and this is the overnight overview for Friday. Yesterday was one of those days where trading can sometimes be frustrating. I had an overnight trade that failed to trigger and provided me a fill by one tick. That one tick cost me a sizable winner. Let's look at the odds sheet and I'll explain what happened. So the odds sheet as we see it here is frozen in time, but as we approach the close yesterday, both ES and SPY were triggering. Unfortunately, they both finished right near their highs for the day, and this changed the price action based odds. ES, for example, was showing a 55% up cap rate and a profit factor well over 1. If ES had closed one tick lower, that would have been the odds, and the averages would have been substantially higher. But as things finished, price action odds were weak. Internals were strong, and seasonality was strong, and an argument could have easily been made that seasonality was even stronger than this based on the OPEX Friday study I showed in yesterday's overview. But price action was weak, and personally I tend to have more confidence in price action odds than I do for the internals based odds. The reason for that is I traded for years with a system based entirely on price action. So it was a very, very borderline decision, and after a lot of hemming and hawing, I decided I would pass on this trade. I pointed out in the trading room that if I were to take it, I would be using the extended target of 7.5 to 7.75 points due to strong seasonality. So my order at the end, at the close, did not get filled, and I decided not to pursue it at the 4:30 open because we basically missed the signal by one tick. Let's see how it played out overnight. Upside momentum carried through almost right from the start of the overnight session up until Friday's open. It gapped up 7.5 points, so whether you're using our target or not didn't make much difference. A 7.5 to 7.75 point gain would have been realized, and hopefully some traders in the room did take it, but I didn't. While this is incredibly frustrating, it's part of trading. There's going to be some fills I miss, and there's going to be some bad fills, and I may get filled in some trades that just missed triggering, and some of these will go my way and some won't. In the end, all I can do is play the probabilities. My long-term profitability is unlikely to be greatly affected by these borderline situations. Taking the obvious edges and avoiding situations where there obviously isn't one should set me up for success. So I'll move on and take a fresh look at my setups this afternoon and continue to make the best decisions I can. Good trading and have a great weekend.